Typhoon 28W Trami, located 54 nautical miles south of KADENA Air Force Base, Okinawa, Japan, tracking north-northeast at 4 knots. This is another look at the life of Typhoon up to a few hours ago. Animated multispectral satellite imagery shows the system continue to weaken, all but at a slower rate, as evidenced by warming cloud tops and unraveling feeder bands. And it's located 20 decibels 7 degrees north, 129 degrees east. 110 knots, gusting 135 knots. The system has maintained a well-defined 31 nautical mile eye, where the initial position is based with high confidence. The initial intensity of 110 knots is average from the PGTW RJTD Bulwark current intensities estimates of T6. Look at the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's current chart, and what does one say about Trami? Another severe system, but from my own personal decision, the eye feature has been, or perhaps outstanding. Upper level environment remains favourable with no vertical wind shear, good radial outflow with a strong poleward channel. However, dry air associated with approaching shortwave trough over Japan is impacting the northwest to western side of the typhoon, and is drifting slowly northward along the western periphery of a subtropical ridge that we see to the east and weakened by the shortwave trough. Within 12 hours, the steering ridge will rebuild and drive the cyclone northwest through 72 hours. The weakening trend due to the subsiding effect of the shortwave trough will continue in the near term, reducing the system to 100 knots. Now here's the latest from the Japanese Meteorological Agency. This is their track, and the area in red is 50 knots. As the cyclone moves away from its cold wake, the ocean heat content is expected to increase, plus poleward outflow associated with the pervading westerlies will surge, fueling a secondary intensification phase to a peak of 105 knots. By the 72-hour mark, Typhoon Trami is forecast to recurve and accelerate northeastward towards mainland Japan as it rounds the steering ridge axis, begins interacting with the mid-latitude westerlies. Now here's some tracks on the typhoon. By the 120-hour mark, Typhoon 28 will reach the northwest coast of Honshu, Japan, increasing vertical wind shear. Interaction with the Japanese islands will gradually then rapidly erode the system concurrently by 96 hours. the cyclone will begin extra tropical transition, and by 1:20 hours it will become a strong storm force cold core low with an expanding wind field. That's the latest from the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre. The GFS model guidance on the typhoon. Total precipitable water, you can clearly see the typhoon, and unfortunately Typhoon Trami isn't the only one. We have Invest 94. The upper level divergence is around 40 knots. And as mentioned previously, the West Pacific Basin has been unrelentless when we look back over the last several weeks with the massive amount of typhoons. Here's the latest wind shear. The red's unfavourable, yellow neutral, and green is favourable. The shear tendency, you can clearly see that the typhoon is in low wind shear when you look at the blue and green. And the 850 millibale vorticity, and you can clearly see the other system to the northeast. Force 13 will continue to provide the latest information, and considering that I manage the Australian Oceania channel, I'm also keeping a close eye on 91p down here in the Solomon Island region. Now we have a look at some models. The Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has issued a tropical cyclone formation advisory for Invest 91p. Now this is a HWRF model, and please keep in mind that whilst Trami is weakening, there will be a short period of slow intensification. And finally, a look at the ECNW model. It's the wind model, and it's on the windy.com website. And the Japanese Meteorological Agency has local warnings in place for heavy rain, land subsidence, and strong wind.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, with you at any time. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already, subscribed hopefully, and you can also follow our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text. Videos are now there as well, and you can follow us on Twitter at Force 13 is our handle, and it's hashtag F13Sulik if you'd like to draw our attention to anything in future live events or whatnot. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron with its various rewards that come with that feature as well. And you can add me personally, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord, and Force13 on Skype for tropical weather chat.